Are you riding the recruiting struggle bus? Are you struggling with getting a lot of no's? No, not now. No, not interested. Are you getting ghosted? It's all good. Listen, been there, done that. I've literally got the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to have this conversation with those of you that are wanting to increase your close ratio. There's no better way to build momentum and rank advance and make more money and build up your MBA, your massive bank account, than to start some new teams. Listen, I love selling product. I love helping impact someone with my product, and they love using the product. But at the end of the day, if you want to change your life and you want to double, triple, quadruple, or 10x your income, your bank account, right? You're going to have to build a team. You're going to have to create leverage. Part of the reason you're getting a lot of no's and you're struggling with recruiting or selling for that matter, it's your posture. You're bringing your neediness to the marketplace. Desperation won't pay your bills. You need to eliminate the hashtag commission breath, right? Where we come on too strong. How many of you remember dating? You had to play the game. You know what I'm saying? If you came on too strong, too needy, too desperate, if I would have been like, oh, Nadya, I think you're so beautiful. And I really want to just marry you. And, can we go hang out? And can I just hear all about your life story and just tell me all about you? I just want to listen and learn. She'd be like, oh, not interested. No, thank you. Right? I had to play the game a little bit, right? I had to seem interested, but not too eager, not too desperate. And this is the first thing I want to talk about, and it's posture. Now, posture isn't arrogance. It's not you being cocky. It's not acting as if you're the cat's meow, but it's essentially coming to the point in your career, because this is a career, coming to the point in your business where you don't need any one person. Yes, you need people, but you don't need any one person. Does that make sense? And when you become a professional sorter and you're just kind of shucking oysters, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for the diamonds. You want to have more of the farmer mentality, right? You're planting seeds, you're having conversations, and every dud knows a stud and every dud can become a stud. But at the end of the day, you want to start recruiting up. You want to recruit with posture. You want to come from a place of certainty and confidence, because write this down. People follow strength and not weakness. Now, that doesn't mean you come on super strong. It just means I don't need you. I'm taking this thing to the top with or without you. These are the three questions people are asking them when they look at your opportunity, when they look at the video, they get ATM'd, right? They get added to an ATM group. They get added to a group chat, whatever you're doing, however you're exposing people, you're inviting them to webinars, Zooms. These are the three questions. Write these down. People are asking themselves, can I do it? Is it worth it? Will you help me? Can I do this? Can I do this? Is it worth it? And obviously the easy argument is to say, yeah, of course it's worth it. Of course. Well, it depends on the person. It depends on what they put into it, because you get out of it what you put into it. The posture and the mindset you need to have when you're talking to people is, I almost feel guilty not sharing this opportunity with people. I feel guilty if I don't tell you about this. I feel bad because if I go build this massive business, this empire, if I create a 6 or 7 figure income and I don't tell, you're probably going to be mad at me if I don't tell you about it. That needs to be your mindset. Your mindset needs to be, I got the cookie. Now, again, you're not arrogant. You're not going to be cocky, but you want to have some certainty, because people follow strength, not weakness. Here's why most people say no to an opportunity. You ready? Because of the approach, because you're coming on too strong, you're too pushy, too salesy, you're too desperate. If the company is so awesome, the opportunity is so life-changing, why are you so eager? Why do you need me so badly? So if someone pulls back, you pull back. You got to play the game. You answer questions. You encourage. You recommend. Do you see why some people rank advance? Do you see why some people make so much money? Do you see why some people have so much success? They have certainty in what they're doing. It took time to develop that, so stop being a wimp. I don't want to hear no stinking thinking. We're looking for winners. We're looking for warriors and not whiners. So when you hear these conversations that I'm having and you start to feel sorry for yourself, you need to check that. You can't control the first thought, but you can control the second one. And you got to be really careful what you speak about, because what you speak about, you bring about. Be very careful Life and death is in the tongue. There's people winning in your company. Go follow them. Go pay attention to them. Listen, I out-recruited my whole team last year. I recruited 122 personal people last year. And that doesn't count all the people that I helped recruit people that they were trying to recruit. That's just my personals. Now, again, I hope that doesn't sound like arrogant. I'm just telling you, like, I'm pretty good at this. Now, you could use that to discourage or encourage. You could get frustrated or get fascinated and say, what does John do every day? How does John show up? I can't duplicate John. Well, let me go duplicate Haley or Kayla, or let me go find these other people in my network marketing company that are top recruiters, top enrollers, top sellers, top promoters, top earners, because there is a difference in a top recruiter and a top earner. You know what I'm saying? A top recruiter, that's awesome, because you're not going to become a top earner if you're never a top recruiter. It's very rare that someone like recruits like 3 or 4 people and they become a top earner. It does happen, but typically someone goes on a run. Typically there's a period, a season. Now I feel like I'm still in that season. I'm still in my prime. I out recruited myself in the past, meaning I don't compete with my people or other people. I compete with me. And I had more people last year personally enroll with me than I have any other year in 21 years. I recruited more people last year than I have in the last 20. I'm still out there leading by example in recruiting. But the point is, it took time to develop the confidence, the posture, the certainty. But I knew eventually, if I kept doing what I was doing, I kept getting better. You make a plan, you do the work, and then you review your work, right? Like, could I do a better job of recruiting? Could I do a better job of follow-up? Could I do a little better when it comes to marketing? Paying attention to what's working, what's not working. If people are ghosting me, maybe I'm coming on too strong. Maybe I need to change the subject. Maybe I need to be matter of fact. Maybe this, maybe that, but you can make tweaks along the way. So most people are saying no because it's too salesy, too pushy. Maybe you're talking too much. I've been guilty of this. I know that's a shocker. John? No, he doesn't talk too much. I know. But that's because I'm excited. And it's okay to be excited when you come across someone that's excited. You want to match their energy. If someone's being super cool, they're like playing it cool. They're like, yeah, they're asking questions, but they're kind of, they're very calm. Then you have to be very calm. You want to mirror their energy. In fact, we used to do this a lot with in-person meetings. Like if someone had their arms crossed, we would have our arms crossed. If someone was leaning back, we were leaning back. It worked though. It was really effective. Same thing when you're talking to someone. Like if I can tell someone's playing hard to get, then I'm going to play hard to get. I'm going to answer questions and I'm going to say, hey, listen, I know you're busy. I totally get it. I'm busy too. If you want, I can just cross you off my follow-up list for now, since it doesn't seem like the timing is good. Do you see that posture? Do you see how I'm not coming across as like, I don't need you. I'm taking this thing to the top. I'm going to put time and effort. I'm going to pour into people that are showing up, that are committed, that want to succeed, that want to win. And if that's you, awesome. If that's not you, awesome. Doesn't matter to me. Also, your approach might not be duplicatable, because remember the 3 questions. Does this work? Like, is this real? That's what they're thinking. Can I do it? Will you help me? If you're having to explain the products, the science, the comp plan, they're thinking this sounds real, but I don't think I can do it. So you also have to make sure within your approach that you have your system. You're always thinking about your system. You're asking questions. You're finding out, what's your background? Have you ever done sales and marketing before? What's got you looking for something different? Y'all, these are some damn good questions you should be writing down. These are questions that I ask. What would be your goal getting started? Like, what would excite you? What kind of income would excite you and make you want to do this? Which products were you most excited about? What did you like best about what you saw so far? Do you see? I want to get them talking. Because in a weird way, I know this sounds funny, but in a weird way, it's kind of like I want them to sell me. Sell me on why I should work with you. Now, I'm not going to say that, but when you have that energy, when you have that mindset coming into that conversation, do you see how powerful that is? And your vibe attracts your tribe. I really believe this. When you come on with certainty into a chat or in a video and your posts, like you are just speaking the truth. You're being authentic. You're keeping it real. You're telling people why you love it. You can answer questions. But again, when you come across more like a consultant, like I'm giving you a consultation, like a doctor, it's a totally different energy, totally different vibe. Anyway, so you also want to make sure you're doing it in a duplicatable way. And I always say to people, listen, all you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. All you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. I add people into the group. One's all about the products. One's all about the opportunity. There's some really good videos in both groups, some testimonials and different things. But because I'm focused on recruiting most of the time, now I get customers all the time too. I bring on new customers every month. All right. But my passion and where the big money is recruiting. In fact, there's 3 keys to building the business of your dreams. You ready? It's recruit, recruit, recruit. And don't get them out of order. You guys ever heard that before? It's all about recruiting. Because listen, you could bring in one recruit that doubles your business, triple, quadruple, 10. Imagine if you recruited me and I'm on your team. Even if I out-earned you, would you be okay with that? Would you be excited if I out-earned you and I'm within your organization? The answer is obvious. Yes. I'm adding people to the product group. I'm adding people to the business group. Now, because I'm focused on recruiting, I say, listen, let me know once you're in the group and I'll tag you in a video that explains more. Now, because we have this new product launch happening. And by the way, write this down. Always have an excuse. Always have an excuse while you're reaching out to someone. Always have an excuse while you're following up with someone. And when I say excuse, not like something you made up, but like you have something you're promoting to them. Like, OMG, there's a really unique situation happening right now. We have this new product. It's going to be amazing. I really want you to take a look at the information, learn more about the product and what we're doing with the pre-launch. It's amazing. Like it's between now and March. Like it's a perfect time to get started. So that's like a reason, right? That's a reason you're reaching out to someone. But when I add them to the group, we have these 2 videos. These are new videos. Now, this is just our company. I know there's a lot of people on here from different companies. So figure out the best opportunity videos, the best comp plan videos, the best before and after pictures that you want to tag your people in, whatever that looks like. And I hope all of you are using the ATM system. If you're not, what are you doing? Like, why don't you have an ATM group? Like it's been around long enough that everybody should have it. If you don't have it, make sure you get on it because it is life-changing. It's the best, most duplicatable system I've ever seen. Add, tag, message. Okay. Having groups that you expose people to your products and opportunity. Inside those groups, you could be a lot more aggressive promoting the products. You could be a lot more aggressive talking about the company. You just don't want to do that much publicly because then you look like an infomercial. This is why you're getting no's though. Coming on too strong. You're not using tools. Use the tools. Don't be fools. In order to get more yeses, in order to increase your close ratio, you need to posture up. You need to follow the ATM system. Keep it very simple and say all you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. I create curiosity. I create conversations. When someone says, what is it? Tell me more. What's the product? What's the company? I add them to the group. I tag them in the information and I say, all you have to do is what I'm doing with you right now. And tomorrow, write this down. Tomorrow, when I follow up with you, I'm going to introduce you to some of the people that we work with. So let's talk more about posture, right? Posture is positioning yourself from a place of strength, not weakness, where you don't need any one person. You can be very matter of fact. Again, you want to match energy. You want to pay attention. Like if someone's excited, you should be excited. But if someone's, again, playing it cool and they don't seem like they're high energy yet, most people are in the green zone. They're like I will say this on a scale of 1 to 10. This is a great question also, if you want to write this down. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1, you want to be a customer. 10, you're ready to go all in and you want to earn 6 or 7 figures. Where are you? If they say they're between a 3 and a 7, I ask them, what do we got to do to get you to a 10? Not here to convince you. Just what information do you need? Do you just need some time? Are there specific questions that you have? You know, I can always follow up with you next week, next month, next year. I'm not going anywhere. I'm taking this thing to the top. I'm only going to build about 5 to 10 teams. You could be at the top of one of those teams if you decide to get started. If you don't want to get started, that's fine too. No pressure. But I'm looking for winners. I'm looking for warriors. I'm looking for people that are hungry. Remember, you're looking for people that have whip, work ethic, hunger, integrity, personal power. You're only inviting people to come along the ride with you. If they say yes, if they say no, if they say maybe, we're not here to judge people. We're not here to beg people. We're looking for the ones that are open. We're looking for the lookers. They're looking for us just as much as we're looking for them. They're looking to change their life. There's reasons why everyone gets started. You just need to find those reasons. You need to peel back the onion. You know what I'm saying? You need to peel back the layers and figure it out. Like, what are the reasons that this person's even looking at this? Get them talking. Look, whoever talks the least wins. Whoever talks the least wins. So the more I get them talking, the more I become a great question asker, the more success I'm going to have. And then tell people why you're doing it. Tell people why you do it. Because when people know why you do it, they relate more to you than they will the comp plan or the ingredients. So when you tell them, like, listen, I really wanted to find a way to pay off my student loans or retire my spouse or spend more time with my kids or travel, people are thinking, man, I want to travel more. I don't love what I'm doing. Or I can't take a week off. Or I can't afford to put my kids in private school. Somebody will say to me, well, I got 6 kids. I don't have time for this. I'm like, no, you have 6 reasons to find the freaking time. Oprah Winfrey has the same amount of time in a day that you do. The top earners in your company have the same amount of time. There's tons of people in your company. There's tons of top earners that have lots of kids. There's tons of top earners that were broke as a joke, living paycheck to paycheck, had more month than money. They figured it out. Everything is figure outable. But when you make excuses, you can't make money. Choose wisely. Make money or make excuses, y'all.